Welcome back to Tom's Garage again. Hello everybody. Woo, nasty day. Nasty day. But today we are working on, it's a Husqvarna chainsaw. 440. Yeah. Buddy of mine says this thing won't, it's a little crank, but it won't rev up, and I'm trying to do this on my cell phone here with this gimbal. You gotta bear with me. He said it'll crank, but it won't rev up. That's what he said. Maybe it's just a carburetor adjustment, I hope. I hope. Pop this cover off. I want to check his air filter. Air filter. Looks pretty clean. Very clean. Huh. Well, let's see what she's doing. First thing I'm going to do is dump that fuel out of there and put my fuel in it. I am. That's what I always do on a two-stroke. I eliminate that possibility of the problem. Yep, bad fuel. Boy, that is some nasty gas right there. Goodness gracious. Boy, what is in it? That's a bunch of water. Or something. Whatever that orange stuff is. Can't be rust because this thing's plastic. Well. Still got a little bit left in there. Pull that fuel filter out of there. Oh, let's see, where's my little tool? Here. Blow this thing out. Yeah, I finally just cut the end of this thing off. It used to have two holes on each side and you couldn't get full pressure. So I just cut that thing off. I'm dead. Get a good purge and get whatever's in that carburetor out. Don't fall back in there. You just did. I mean, look at that stuff. I don't know what that is. I guess it's water. Huh. I don't know. I do not know. Alrighty. That ought to be enough. Yeah, get that good fuel circulating through there. Now let's see how she acts. Up to choke. Let's see, how does this thing work? Put out, up. There we go. Alrighty, let me back the camera up a little bit. I'm gonna give this thing some pulls. See how she does. I'm gonna sharpen this chain anyway. Oh no, that thing ain't really dull. Okay. Yep. Yep. Bring that high side up just a little bit. Just a little bit. And that's going to be a 21 spleen. 21 spline. Find my little 21 spline deal over here. There's my pack pan, there's my small pack pan, star, hexagon. There's my square D. There's my single D. Where is my spline? There it is. 21 spline. I'm going to bring it out just a little bit. See what that does for it. Nope, 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 nope. A little bit more. I believe we're going to have ourselves a bad diaphragm. Oh boy, I hate pulling these things apart. I guess a man's got to do what a man's got to do. He does. And I do. Let me go a little bit more before I start pulling them apart. Just a little more. A little more. The more I do it, the better she's responding. Yep, I believe we got a bad diaphragm. Let me hit pause. I'm going to change the camera. Let's take this booger apart. Gotta find the right size. I don't believe this was it. I believe it's a 532. It is. Alright, let's see what we got to do here. Whew. I know we have to take that off. Get the cover off on the Phillips head. Okay. Let's see, we're going to have to, look at there. That's where the big box store, that's where they hide their anti-theft tags. Look at there. Right there. Little anti-theft tag. Well, that thing's tough to get off there too. Look there. This is what goes beep, 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 beep when you walk out the front door. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's see, I want to make sure I don't take anything off I don't absolutely need to. It's got a little kill wire in it. Where's the other one? There's one down yonder. Come out of there, little screw. Can't really. Hard to get to. Let's see, what else we're going to have to take off just to get the carburetor off. I know we got to take the fuel lines off, but I'm not ready to do that yet. Yeah, there's the other one right there. Little screw out. Yeah, take this side piece off right here. All right. This was a whole lot easier than that old 455 Rancher I just got done working on. Ooh, good Lord. Goodness gracious, that thing was a monster. Get the flashlight here and see what it does. Hey, I can see now. Let's see, what else is holding this bad little boy? What else is holding it? Get that little screw out of there. I'm going to unplug the two wires going to the keel. There's that one and that one. So those are loose. Yeah, there you go. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, gotta get that throttle. You done throttle out of there, boy. this out. What do we need to do to remove that? Got to get that throttle lever out of the way. Well, I guess the carburetor and everything have to come all out at once. All out at once. Oh, this thing is aggravating to work on. Aggravating. Here we go. Finally got her to respond. Take that fuel line off. Pull the throttle lever out. It's a boy. Whew. Now we gotta get the carburetor off. Take the fuel line and spew fuel everywhere. Make sure the fuel tank is uncompressed. There we go. Make sure that fuel line ain't going to sit there and dribble. I believe it is. It's alright if it does. Diaphragm right there, I ain't going to have one like that. Zama. Blow the crud off of it. Little Zammer carburetor. I'll be ready. Make sure it's clean before we take it apart. Don't want to get crud in it. Look how wet everything is. Golly. Got me off a spot to work on the carburetor. I want to make sure that screen is clean. Little fuel screen. Make sure it ain't got no nastiness inside of here. There goes the school buses. Come out of there, booger. Boy, that diaphragm is hard as a rock. Wow. Hard as a rock. And I don't have one like that. Other than that, it looks pretty clean. I don't see no nastiness inside of there. Well, let me see if I've got one like that. I don't think I do. I got a bunch of them, but nothing like that. Nope. Nope, I ain't gonna have nothing like that. Ow, look the camera, sorry. Nope, gotta order another diaphragm. That's alright, we'll do it. Pow! New carburetor. You know, it was cheaper just to buy a whole new carburetor than it was to order the rebuild kit for that one. It was. So we got us a new carburetor. It's been about a day. Now I got to figure out how to put it back together. I believe we'll be all right. I believe. Get some light. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's see, that's going around that way, it goes around that way. That one goes around into there. Here's the old one. So we know that one goes there to there. Let's see, that one goes there. That doohickey goes in there, I believe, if I can hang on to it. Okay. Let's see, does that need to go on the outside of that? I believe it does. Let's see, that needs to go a little bit that way. That fuel line's going to have to, on the outside of that. It is. Go on that side. Uh-oh. Money. All right. This thing put together once and for all. Come on, little lever, get in there. There you go. Now we'll have to work this throttle back in here. Just like that. I just don't care for working on this little bitty small stuff anymore. It didn't. Get the carburetor set back down there. Oh, I forgot one thing. That just like that. Well, should have put this on the carburetor first. I believe, maybe, perhaps. Should I? Get that seated all the way down. Get on there, baby. Gotta get this thing on there just right. Keep fighting until you get it. Huh. Just don't seem to want to go on like it's supposed to. Get that little clip to go over it. Give it a little bit of persuasion. There we go. There, that's right. Nope, carburetor's got to go on first, then this outer piece. Just work that down in there steadily. If I can make my hands about half the size they are, I'll be all right. But I don't have that kind of choice. Make sure everything's still hooked up right. And let's see, I need to get that down in there. Get that back on that little rubber piece. That's got to go down through yonder. Squeeze the bulb. There we go. You just got to keep wrestling this thing till it finally goes in there. And you got to make darn sure you do it right. Now let me try to get those little wires, kill wires, connected back. I can reach it. Push it from this side. Grab it with that. Ooh, this may be the last chainsaw I ever work on. I cannot stand working on these things. You just can't get it in there. I mean, there's a better way to reach that. All right, there's one little wire. I gotta reach over here and get this other one. It's so hard to get it to go on straight. That was right in the way. Whew. There we go. Got it. Whew. Now this little tube, I'm going to pull this one out of the way because that one's got to go on the bottom. We got to go back over there, back on top. Now that little thing sticking out's got to go under that, into that rubber. Got to coax it in there. Okay. Just like that. Now we got to put this back on. Make sure that works. There we go. All right. That's my handle. Okay, now I got to put this little screw on there. Woo! Boy, I got my back hurting trying to wrestle with that little thing. Doing this was like trying to baptize a cat. Boy, it's just almost impossible. All right, and this one goes right into there. Okay. Purgy. I don't know why I took this cover off this handle right here. I don't know why I done that yesterday. But I'll just stick it back on. Put that little screw back in it. Oh boy, new carburetor is on. Now we'll fire this thing up, see how she runs. It's purging good. No leaks, all the fuel lines are connected. Throttle works. That's working. All right. Let's give this thing some pulls. Whew. Unchoke it. So, see, it was cheaper just to buy a whole new carburetor than it was to try to rebuild that one and get a new diaphragm. And I think the new diaphragm, that kit was like $27 for that rebuild kit. That was a good workout. This thing sure is bouncy, isn't it? It's just those rubbers it's mounted on. I'm going to sharpen the chain and put the air filter and cover back on it. Well, all right, boys and girls, thanks for watching another Tom W video. We came, we saw, we got whooped, but we won. I just don't like working on that small stuff like that no more. I just, you know, after I cut my fingers off on a table saw about 4 years ago, I got no feeling in my left-handed fingers. Carpal tunnel surgeries, and boy, yeah. Boys and girls, I will catch y'all on the next one. I love you and be good.